From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Tuesday, February 13th, winter weather heading our way. The jury in the Cook murder trial goes on a field trip, and Andy Reid is taking a leave of absence. Here are the details. A wintry mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain is heading in our direction, and it could mean dicey driving later today and tomorrow. The National Weather Service has posted winter weather advisories for this afternoon through tomorrow for Newcastle and Kent counties.
Well, it looks like we'll see some snow at times during the day today and into early tonight before the storm really gets down to business later tonight and tomorrow. And at that point in time, the air mass will be warming aloft, but it's staying cold at the surface, and I think that that's going to lead to a substantial buildup of ice on trees and power lines. We could be looking at more than an inch of ice across the area before temperatures try to get above freezing for a few hours tomorrow.
Joe says the storm clears out tomorrow afternoon, but it will take a while for the icy conditions left behind to go away. Don't forget to stay tuned to 11:50 a.m. WDEL and check WDEL.com for Snow Watch to catch the latest school closings and community cancellations, plus an update on road conditions with Traffic Watch. State police are looking for witnesses to a deadly crash in Newark late last night. Just before 11 o'clock, a Honda Accord and a Ford pickup collided at the intersection of routes 4 and 72. The driver of the truck told police he entered the intersection with a yellow light and hit the driver's side of the Honda. The victim, an unidentified 20-year-old from New Jersey, was taken to Christiana Hospital where he was pronounced dead. A passenger in that car and the driver of the pickup were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. No word on charges in the crash. One person was hurt when an electrical transformer exploded yesterday. Claymont firefighters were called to Delmarva Power's Namans Road substations just after noon. A Delmarva electrician was airlifted to Crozier-Chester Hospital with serious burns. The state fire marshal says the fire was accidental, caused by an electrical malfunction. As a result, 2,000 Delmarva Power customers were without electricity. Service has been restored. Also, the power outage caused problems at the nearby Sunoco facility, which began emitting black smoke after the incident. UD has plans to deal with continued student body growth. WDEL News continues in a moment.
Looking to gain an edge in the technology or design field? Wilmington College's Division of Information Technology and Advanced Communications offers state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest tools. Did you know that Wilmington College has been preparing students for careers in media arts and technology over the past 7 years? Enjoy hands-on experience and personal attention from instructors drawn straight from the industry. To learn more, visit wilmcoll.edu. Wilmington College. Achieve balance, achieve success.
An unusual day yesterday for members of the jury in James Cook's murder trial. WDEL's Carl Konevsky reports.
Jurors left the confines of the Newcastle County Courthouse in Wilmington Monday morning. Loaded into a charter van, jurors became part of a motorcade to get a first-hand look at many of the locations discussed during testimony in Cook's trial. Accompanied by Judge Jerome Herlihy, prosecutors, and defense attorneys, the jury set out on a field trip of sorts. Jurors saw the house where Cook lived, the ATM where he allegedly used credit cards stolen from Amalia Quadra, Quadra's home, and the apartment where Lindsay Bonistel lived, all within a quarter mile of one another in Newark. Cook faces charges of rape, murder, and arson in connection with the 2005 death of Bonistel, a University of Delaware sophomore, and theft and burglary charges in 2 other break-ins in Newark. Reporting from Newark, I'm Carl Konevsky, 11:50 a.m., WDEL.
Firefighters from South Jersey and Delaware fought a massive fire at a Salem County tire company last night. The fire at Del Val Industrial Tire Company in Pennsville broke out about 9:30. It sent a huge plume of black smoke into the air that could be seen for miles. The University of Delaware shares building plans to accommodate increased enrollment on campus. WDEL's Curtis Gray with details.
City Council members and the community of Newark got their first look at the 2008 building plan Monday night. Richard Armitage, Director of Government Relations, says those plans include a new 25,000 square foot building on South College Avenue for enrollment as new applicants creep towards 23,000 students each year.
Last year we probably had 22,000 students graduating from high schools around the country apply to the University of Delaware. We had more students apply to the university than any other publicly funded university in the country, larger than Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan State, that have undergraduate populations of 50 to 70,000 students.
Well, there's 2 sides to that. My daughter lives 3 doors down from where the building's going to be built, and she's really happy the parking lot's going to be taken away because she was always annoyed about all the cars in that lot. Other people, they'd rather see the open space. So it's a mixed bag.
The new building will be built on this lot near the Visitor Center. University of Delaware State Capitol request totals $12.5 million, while the governor recommends $3.5 million. I'm Curtis Gray, 1150 a.m., WDEL.
Something unusual for the Flyers. WDEL Sports and your Delaware. AccuWeather forecast just ahead.
You could spend your money at the gas pump, or you could spend it on those sexy pumps at your favorite store. Let Dart do the driving.
I do all my shopping with Dart. It's the most convenient way to shop the outlets, and it saves me money.
Now save even more. Get up to 40% off with a discounted Dart card online at dartfirststate.com or at your local Acme Market.
At this rate, with the money I save riding Dart, I'll have a new pair of shoes every week.
Travel smart. Choose Dart.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware every weekday morning, 5:30 to 9 on 1150 a.m. WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, Eagles coach Andy Reid is taking a leave of absence for at least a month to deal with family problems.
I think anybody who knows Andy knows the importance and priority his family plays in his life, and what he needed to be able to do what he needed to do. And this fortunately made sense from a football calendar perspective, but really is a reflection of what the anticipated time requirements in the immediate future are for him.
Banner says Reid will still be available for consultations as the Eagles prepare for the draft and free agency. 2 of Reid's sons have been arrested in the last 2 weeks on separate charges involving drugs and weapons. The Flyers scored 5 unanswered goals in the third period to turn a close game into a 6-1 rout of Detroit. R.J. Umberger scored twice, while Mike Richards, Peter Forsberg, Simone Gagne, and Todd Fedoruk also added goals. Michael Layton stopped 31 shots in his second start for the Flyers. Joshua Blunt scored 25 points to lead Delaware State over Maryland Eastern Shore 69-59 yesterday. UMES is still looking for its first league win after 12 losses. The Hornets are 11-2. And Philly spring training opens this week in Clearwater. Center fielder Aaron Rowan says he likes the foundation his team has going into this season.
I have high hopes for these guys. We got a great team, great group of guys who play the game the right way, who prepare the right way, and enjoy being around each other. So we're looking forward to this year.
Phil's pitchers and catchers report Thursday. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: cloudy with snow off and on through today. Temperatures falling into the 20s. Tonight, the snow changes to sleet and freezing rain. Snow accumulations 1 to 3 inches before the changeover. Temperatures will then rise from a low of 25. Tomorrow, sleet and freezing rain, changing to snow before ending in the afternoon with a high of 34. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 a.m. WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.